On the local scene, we are enjoying an unprecedented level of tranquility among the elected officials. It's hard to tell that we even have a board of supervisors. We know that we have a mayor because we see him almost every day. We see him trying to make sure that the Warriors know that they're welcome at Pier 3032. You see him trying to make sure that the America's Cup actually has at least one opponent for Oracle on the day that that incident is to, in fact, those are the days that it's to take place. And you're watching him in awe as he acknowledges how important the Giants really are, and then to have the Super Bowl handed off to him with a magnificent effort. And I must tell you that it was difficult for me not to show up tonight to celebrate that effort because I have participated in that. I kept my commitment and come here. But the mayor is over there celebrating another triumph, and I resent that he is able to have that kind of a celebration because it's one that I always wanted.
Why don't you take a few minutes to talk about the state, and why don't we start by asking you to grade Governor Brown's performance as governor so far on a scale of A to F. Where does he fit?
On a scale of what?
A to F, as if you were giving him a grade.
A plus.
Okay, would you explain why?
Well, because he's a solo act. The members of the legislature are not unlike our supervisors. They really are cooperating completely with everything Jerry Brown wishes to have happen. Jerry Brown is jumping at the opportunity for his vast experience to be employed, his greater firepower among talent that he has selected to be a part of his administration. He's taken over every significant issue that happens to be in place, and he's given a response to it, whether it's financing public education, whether it's dealing with the issues of how best to modify the prison system to comply with what the feds want us to do. He's addressing the issue of whether or not we're going to move water from north to south. He's addressing the issue of whether or not we're going to figure out how to move people expeditiously and effectively and safely in the year of 2035 and 2040 by the high-speed rail. He is doing so many incredibly imaginative things as well as ongoing things that he is just leaving in the dust all other politicians in the state of California. So you'd have to give him an A plus because there's nobody else in, shouting distance. And then finally, of course, on the focused attention for the 2016, everybody fears Hillary Clinton. Everybody fears Hillary Clinton. They believe that all she has to do is continue to breathe. And in 2016, she'll be elected to the presidency of the United States. And so they're trying to figure out how to stop her from breathing between now and then, and they're trying to charge her with everything under the sun. And people in the public doesn't care very much, I don't think, about some of the things they're saying about her and what happened in that incident involving the consular office and with our losing Ambassador Stevens and what have you. They're trying to lay it off on her, but they are being disrupted by their own antics on the press and by their own antics at the IRS. And I'm sure Ms. Clinton, who I can assure you will be a candidate in 2016. If you were lucky enough to hear her when she last appeared here, she'll be appearing again. If she's running in 2016, and when she does, I'm certain that she will win. I do not see any Republican on the scene capable of defeating her, and I think the only question is going to be who's going to run with her. No Democrat is going to be foolish enough, I don't think, to run against her. And so I think that it's going to be a question of who runs with her. Will it be a Latino? Will it be an African American? Who will be it? Will it be somebody from the South? Will it be somebody from the Middle West? Where will that person come from that will be her running mate that will ensure us of 4 more years of Democratic control?